Hey Yusuf. You look serious. Is something the matter?
I am just thinking about something that Jahangir said the other day.
What did he say?
It was when all of the bands were coming for the show. He was going on about Bilal's boulder.
I do not think that I remember that. Oh wait, was that when he was talking about how they hate everybody for something?
Yes. I keep thinking about how he was right. Everybody in the house was angry because they were excluded for some reason or another, and then they did the same thing by excluding Bilal's boulder.
Yes. I also remember him talking that night. I think that he had a point when he said that it was up to us to be bigger. What did he say? Kill them with kindness. What do you think he meant by that?
Well, I suppose that it is up to us to not continue ostracizing others. We should not hate others for being themselves.
But Bilal's boulder simply showed their dislike for the things they consider haram. Aren't they simply following with Islam and not staying around those doing haram?
I think that Bilal's boulder is doing what they think is right, but that does not mean that others are wrong.
I understand that. Every person believes that they and they alone are right, but it is not necessarily so.
That is what punk is about.
What do you mean?
Punk is about breaking the expectations of society and not apologizing for it. It is about being what you want to be no matter what society says you should be.
I can see how that may rub some people the wrong way, but to me being different is an aspect of Islam.
What do you mean?
Well, I read the book There Is No God But God by Reza Aslan. I got the impression that Islam is diverse.
How so?
Well, according to Aslan, there are many different sects of Islam. There are the Sufis, the Sunnis, the Shiites, and many more.
That is true. There are many different sects.
However, Islam is thought of as a single, static religion. But the more I learn, the more I am struck by the differences. As I read more articles regarding the Middle East in general, I find more and more descriptions of the distinction between the different sects.
Yes, some people are more accurate in their description of Islam.
Your description of punk reminded me of this.
Really?
Yes. Punk rock, as you know, it is about a group of different people forming their own community. You all have your own idea of Islam and that is accepted.
Yes. We do all practice our own Islam in relative peace. That is not to say there are not differences. Like Umar and Jahangir, but for the most part we are our own diverse community of Islam.
It is like a pit stop.
What?
It is like that saying. How does it go? Oh, life is a journey. Your house is the pit stop where you are all searching for your Islam.
I suppose you could say that.
To me, punk rock and the Taqwacores are an example of any religion.
Really? I do not get that impression. Like Jahangir said, the Taqwacores are ostracized. We are not seen as Muslims, because we do not practice the true Islam.
It is true that you may not practice Islam as it may be seen in the Quran, but I think that is why the Taqwacores are an example. Religion in its basic form is about belief systems and practices. The Taqwacores simply believe and practice a different approach to Islam than is traditional. You just follow Islam as you see it. Like you said, you do not apologize for it, you just do it.
That is true.
I guess what I am trying to say is that Islam is a religion of diversity. The different sects believe in different things, but it is all based on the Quran. You just take that to a different level. Each person has their own Islam, they are accepted for who they are. And yet they are all part of one group, the Taqwacores,